Hi everyone, I'm Marc. I'm the spiritual advisor for Marc Healing Arts. This is messages from your angels for October 2022. This is card number 1, 2, 3, 4. Pick the card that you feel attracted to energetically. Okay, here's the message for you, and this is card number 1. Let me call your angels and guides to come forth. Let's see who's going to come forth for you today. For the highest good, the highest best. God, angels, guides, loved ones, all connected as one. Please come forward to help me in today's mini reading today. Okay, I got Gabriel and I got Raphael. So Gabriel and Raphael. Oh, interesting. This card right here is the envy card. Envy card. The messages for you today, there's more than one message here, I just want to let you know, by your angels, and they're telling me to tell you that really start to appreciate more what you do have. I know that even like right now, I know people are going through rough times, and I know it's hard, and sometimes we get jealous of what other people have, or we compare, or whatever that. And I just want to show you this now, and this is a really good picture of this to show it to you. If you notice with this woman's dress, you can see some wrinkles. I don't want to put my finger where you're going to see it. There's wrinkles right around there. Let me see if I did it correctly. Right there. That's actually saying that it's like almost like a dissatisfaction. It's not feeling happy. Even though this woman has it all, not saying we all have it all. Most of the times we really don't. But she has so many beautiful things around her. That's a better way of saying it. She has so many beautiful things around her, but she's not appreciated. She always wants better and better. Yes, we all want better, but we do not want to get that envy, if you understand what I mean. The envy of, part of it is that ego, dealing with the envy, of comparing. But the message the message here, what they're telling me is two things. That's why I told you there's two messages in this one message. Okay, number one, like I already said to you, is to appreciate things that you already have and keep on hawking on that. Do not think of, well, I wish I had this, I wish I had that. No, they don't want you to do. And also they tell me is, they give me three things. Number 2, don't compare yourself to other people. You may say, oh God, I wish I had that. This person's lucky. Well, we don't know how lucky they are, maybe in this way, but maybe not in another way. And they also want me to tell you is to write out a list of all this is number 3, write out a list of all the things that you are appreciate, so this way you can see for yourself. I pick up you're a very visual person, so you can see things the way that they are, but sometimes you need to write it on paper so you could have a hand on it. You need something tangible. You need something to grab onto. Okay, so I just want to let you know, and I'm pausing right here because when I do pause, I know I mentioned this other times before in other YouTubes, when I do pause, that means they may be telling me other messages, even though this is only supposed to be one message, but sometimes this one message can go into many others. But they're also, so let me pause for 1 second, not to be rude to you, of course. Oh, okay, they're giving some comfort and support by letting you know that things are going to work out. So even if you're going through a rough time, like most people are right now, that things are going to work out. They said, they even said it's going to be smooth sailing with a little bit of bumps, Like if you can imagine a boat, a little bit of bumps, in the water, little rip tides or little waves crashing into the boat a little bit. So you have your ups and downs like that. But overall, it's going to be more like more calm sailing, but you have to go through the ripples first. They wanted me to tell you that. So if you're going through a hard time right now and you're having challenges with it, just realize things will get better. Okay, and we have to really, we're being tested on our faith here. So, when we get into the envy of comparing and wishing we had things other people had, or not appreciating it, or judging, that's another good word too. That could get us in the way. So we really have to stay more into self-fulfillment by fulfilling our needs, but also having the alignment and the bliss, and just keep on putting the energy into what we do have now, what we don't have. And then keep on emphasizing that, and that's why I'm being repetitious here, by letting you know that things are going to work out. It just, you have to have more faith. They're also giving that to me to give to you, and the trust of knowing that things are going to work out. Even though right now they may not look like they're working out, because right now we're in retrograde, everything goes crazy in retrograde. Like everything's out of order. For some people, they can't even think straight, or they're not following through, or things are going in circles. So we just want to breathe through that and release these emotions, and knowing that we want to go to enlightenment, not to judge through even through envy, but more into enlightenment and bliss of what we do have, and keep on manifesting beautiful things. And that is your message for today, even though there was more than one, but those were the messages for your angels that are given to me to give to you. All right, so now we're going to go on to card number 2. I'm going to call your angels and guides to come forth. Here we go. For the highest good, the highest best, God, angels, guides, loved ones, all connected as one, please come forth and help me in today's reading. Thank you. Blessings and love to all. Michael, oh my God, I can see Michael and Gabriel. They both have a sword each in their hand, like a sword. It's like honor. It's like take charge. This is part of the message for you today. Oh, okay, this is really interesting. Walking away. Does that mean giving up? No. Okay. It does not mean giving up. If you notice how she's opening the gate, she's willing to really take a chance in life. To go out in that world, that means there's challenges that are coming upon you, to take a chance. And don't be afraid. And when she's opening that gate, let me show you the card again. When she's opening that gate, I just want to let you know, so I'm keeping the card on purpose so this way you could keep on seeing it, that when she's opening that gate, she's saying, now look at the white in the background there. It's a fog. But you know what? That fog actually represents, believe it or not, it actually represents that it's a protection light. So even though you are taking a chance of going out and whatever you're going to be challenged with, you'll be protected by the angels and guides, okay? And the two, like I said before, that came out today is Gabriel and Michael. So a big message for you they're saying there's two in this one message. Number one, take the bull. This is what they're saying for me to tell you. Take the bull by the horns and take that shot. Whatever it is, it could be opening up a new business, starting a new relationship, working on oneself to improve. These are all things Total, they also tell me, and total gratitude, and compare what you have now and see what you're going to happen later on, and see how you're going to be blessed for it because you're taking that shot. They want you to take the shot. I mean, I'm telling you, they're emphasizing and they're telling me over and over again, take the shots. That's a big message, for you here today. But they don't want you, okay, and they're giving me information here by telling you they don't want you to be afraid. And I know it could be something that may feel off or something out of whack or something may not feel right. But they're saying if your heart, this is what they're telling me, if your heart is in the right direction and it feels right at that time, they said go by your intuition. Because they're saying there's going to be little obstacles in the middle that you're going to have to try to figure out, and things may go a little bit in a circle, even right now because we're in retrograde. But they're saying keep on plugging along, keep on working at it, keep on making it happen. Because when you do that, they said beautiful blessings. This is also part of your message. This is beautiful blessings are going to come from it. It's first going to look very vague and very unsure. But they said it's all divine timing, all divine. This is done by the divine. This is a soul contract that you signed and you agreed, I will take these chances. I know you may not remember now because you're back on the earth, but that does not mean that you haven't done it. You signed it energetically. You agreed with God and the angels. I will take the chances. One of your karmic lessons is, they're telling me, is to take a chance, to take a shot. And in past lives, you were afraid to take a shot. So now, in this lifetime, they wanted you to take many shots. They just said many to me. Many shots. So whatever it is, whatever the door is opening up for you, they want you to go for it. But remember, of course, and I think you already know this, always use your heart. Because if you don't use your heart and you just do it, well, they just told me to go for it. I feel like, no, but listen to your heart, what your heart is telling you. Whatever that your heart is pulling you into that direction, then go into that direction. Don't be afraid of it. Because it feels right, even though you may feel unsure, but it's pulling you and they keep on. And you may get messages. Your angels are telling me they may give you messages in your dreams, or you may hear from other people. Pay attention to those messages as well, because they're trying to guide you and direct you as you're taking these chances and opening up and walking through the doorways. Like I showed you before, this card is walking away. So it doesn't mean giving up. It means to take a shot, go out in the unknown, and not knowing what to expect, but go with the flow with it. Because the more you go with it and flow with it, and you trust your intuition, because they're saying you're being tested on your intuition. Also being tested on, for you opening the doors and walking through and having all these wonderful experiences. At the time, it may not feel so good, but then you'll see it's all going to work out, and you're going to say, hey, how did this happen? This is really interesting how it worked out in my favor. And I didn't think it was going to work out, but my heart told me yes. And then I kind of doubted it, and I went with it, and it worked. So that's your messages in this one message, for what your angels are telling me to tell you today. Now we're going on card number 3. It's right here. Let me call your angels and guides to come forth for the highest good, the highest best. God, angels, guides, loved ones, all connected as one. Please come forth and help me in today's spiritual session or spiritual reading. Thank you. Blessings and love to all. Michael and Metatron. Michael and Metatron. wow, they both got swords too, just like in reading two. If you heard reading two, even though you may not have picked that one, but this is reading number three or card number three, and let me see what it's about. But it's Michael and Metatron, and they both have swords in their hand, like honor, honor, or taking charge. So I want to see what's going on with that. Ah, beautiful. Okay, I think you're going to like this one. The door to value. The door to value. And I just want to show this to you. Okay, and the reason why I'm holding this card up is I want you to see every little thing. The doors are opening up. If you look through the doors, you see almost like a yellow color. Yeah, you know? But they're like showing you financial gain is in its works. But they want you to take a chance. Now, this could be different things besides money. That's what they just told me. What does that mean? It means, you know, when we deal with money, we think of abundance and we think about finances. But this could be something big, opening a door. It could be getting married, moving into a new situation, like a new place that you've never been there before. Or it could be a business opportunity, they're telling me, financial gain. So that is in its works for the divine plan. Or also they're telling me to tell you, also, but it's also could be abundance of loving oneself. Oh, that's interesting. Loving oneself as well as loving the other person. Learning how to love oneself and learning also to connect and bond with that soulmate of yours. Or if you haven't found that something big will happen, that you'll find your soulmate. Something's going to happen, you know, it's going to be big. But they're giving the options, they're giving you doorways. They're not saying one thing. They're saying it could be many things. It could be a financial gain, opening your own business or working in a company, getting promotions and working up the ladder. Or it could be a relationship thing. Or it could be a location change that could bring you prosperity. And you know why it could give you prosperity? Not just a financial thing, but also how about a mind peace thing? Maybe you're not happy where you're at. So keep that in mind. And they're telling me the door is open. And it's funny how, I want to show you this card again. It's funny how they're showing that the money is flying through the door. Flying through the door. Isn't that interesting? So it's like it's saying money's coming your way. Money's coming your way. So there is financial gain there. But also it could be related to other things like, you know, I just explained to you. Either a job situation or, you know, money is power. You know, money could also be greed, of course. But we're not going to go into the greed part. We're going to go into the power part. When they're saying door to value, it could be value in so many different parts of your life. It's really funny when I started my business. I first started and I felt that how can I have financial gain? It's going to take so long. And then I kept on manifesting it. But the angels kept on telling me, my angels kept on saying to me to keep on doing it. Keep on working at it. Keep on believing in it. Even though it doesn't look right. And yes, you'll have your stressful moments. The challenge part is to get over being scared and taking the shot. That's where those swords come in. Like I told you. Your angels had those swords in their hand. And almost like, it's like, fight for what you believe in. Move forward and do it. And they're saying, so walk through the doors. Walk through the doors because abundance is coming your way, or let's call it this way, prosperity and success is going to come your way. You know, like for me, because I've been doing this for 30 years and I became very successful, I'm very blessed. And it takes work and time, and that's what they want me to give the message to you, that You will do it. But you need to believe in yourself. If you believe in yourself, you're going to prosper. Even though it may not look like at the time, and they're saying, don't worry, your angels are telling me this right now. They're telling me to tell you, they have your back. You may still question it and say, I don't know what to do with it. I don't know how this is going to work. But overall, it's going to work. Why? Because part of it is not only to take a chance and walk into the door, but it's they're telling me to tell you this, to have the faith and trust in it and walk through these doors, because these are blessings that come in your way, but you have to work through it to get these blessings. Walk through the doors and you'll do it. Stay tough. That's why I told you, like when I started my business, I was really scared. I'll admit I was really, really scared, but then I turned things around. And I'm so blessed today what I have, and you will be too. And that's what they're telling me to tell you. So don't worry. Take the chance and have the faith. This is your message, or it went into messages from that one message for you today. Now we're on card number 4. I'm going to call your angels and guides to come forth. They're already here, but oh my God, okay, that's kind of funny. They're already here before I could even say it. But I'm going to call them forth anyway, because that's what I normally do in all my sessions. Okay, for the highest good, the highest best, God, angels, guides, loved ones, all connected as one, please come forth and help me in today's reading. Thank you, blessings and love to all. Now, the angels that came forth, Uriel, but very pretty angel. It actually has like pink and white around it. It's really beautiful color, pink and white. And who else is in the background? Oh, interesting. You know, there's so many different angel names that we are not even aware of. And even though they mentioned some, but there's so many. But the one that also came forth, as well as Uriel, is Josephine. So you got 2 female angels here. 2 female angels. And they're telling me to tell you, they're telling me, turn over the card, because this is a really good message for you today. I don't know what it is, so I'm going to turn it over right now. Oh, 6th chakra, Archangel Metatron. I'm pausing because Metatron, your angel, also came forth, because it says turn it over. I thought it was Uriel. I thought it was Josephine, but it was Metatron. Said turn it over. I thought it was your other angels, but they weren't. They said, no, it was me. Because I heard like a deep voice. It was like almost like a man's voice. But anyway, the 6th chakra, Archangel Metatron. I want you to see how powerful your angel is. Look at that white glow. It's beautiful, a little purple in there. Almost like in the violet family. High frequency color, white for protection and cleansing. The 6th chakra. Where is the 6th chakra? Right here. The 3rd eye. The 6th chakra. One thing I want to share with you, that you have many different chakras through the body. All right, so I want you to be aware of that. That you have many different chakras throughout the body. But I know we talk about the 7. But anyway, Metatron said the reason why I wanted you to turn over, because your angel Uriel and Josephine, he's directing them, guiding them, and supporting them through this message for you. And actually, Josephine is saying, the Metatron is telling me to tell you to open up your 3rd eye more. There's things that you're not seeing that you need to see. And they're saying there's 3rd eye exercises to get done, that you can open it up. And your angel Metatron is saying, explain it to you. how you can actually do it. Absolutely. What you want to do is you want to take like a corner of the wall, wherever it is. I don't care if you have to put a dot there. And what you want to do, and this is what I do, and I'm going to explain to you how it helped me. What you want to do is you want to look at it. I'm not trying to ignore you, but I'm looking at the wall. Like if I'm looking at the wall itself, you want to bring the energy down, almost like you could feel it tingling, go into the third eye, almost like you could feel it pulsating. And then once you start feeling it pulsating, or put your hand there if you don't feel it pulsating, and just focus on that dot and just allow things to flow. Eventually, as you do that more and more and keep on staring and staring, I know it's a little tedious, but you'll open it up. Because my experience, with the third eye, when I opened it up, not only did I see it with my eyes closed, but I was able to see it in front of me too, and that's what they want you to do. It helped me through my life. It helped me guide me and direct me on things that I need to see, because, if I'm driving, I can't close my eyes. So, and I saw the image like right in front of me. It was almost like right in front of my windshield. And I saw it, and this really helped me through my life. And they want the same message for you as well, that it's going to help you, because they said you're very intuitive, but they wanted you to see things because, as you know, we're going through a spiritual transition, and through the spiritual transition, they want you to become more receptive. And part of being receptive is to open up the third eye. Also, they tell me to tell you, your angels, or tell me to tell you, is to meditate more. And they're saying there's a lot more to see than you realize. And they want you to even see more, because as you see these experiences, they want you to go through. And these are spiritual, they're saying to me, these are spiritual, transitions. I had a pause. Whenever I do pause, I know I mention this from time to time, but when I do pause, that means I'm listening in, and I want to hear what they have to say. So, and they're telling me to tell you, they're telling me to, be patient with it, and they want to practice it. They want to give you messages of visual. They said you're very visual, so you could see things, but they want you to see things even more in a light, not just thinking like, oh, it's in my mind kind of a thing. They want you to actually see what's really going on. And this is really important, because they're saying these things can show you, they're telling me to tell you that you do have gifts like deja vu, premonitions. So you're seeing things, and they're showing me something right here, just to let you know. That's why I'm turning to my head. I know to me it's really to my right, but with the camera, I believe it's like showing it to the left, when I turn my head. But let me tell you something. They're also telling me to tell you that be aware of things that are being shown to you, because this will alter your future reality. Future reality. So that makes sense. And not to give up on your dreams. So they're saying not to give up on your dreams. So that means through this visualization, there's going to be a lot of beautiful things about. And they're saying it could be, interesting. They could say it could be a business venture, right? Something to do with business, and they want you to see beforehand. And then you may say, you know what? This was almost like my vision. This is really, really wild. How did this happen? And you try to figure that out, and you're going, wow, I never knew it was close. So it may be close, but again, it takes work and time to open it up. They also want me to tell you, also like in your dreams, even though your dreams may not always make sense, they also will communicate through the dreams to help you through your spiritual journey on this earth. So pay attention to your dreams. because they're saying that's really important, because that will lead you in a really good direction. Okay, and they're giving you emotional support right here. They're telling me to have faith and trust and keep on moving forward. But be strong. Do not think for a moment that you won't be able to conquer things if you believe in it. But the visualization is very important, and they're harping at that really, really strongly. So practice on opening the third eye, meditate, and pay attention to your dreams. And these are going to open up doorways for you, and it could be dealing with business, it could be dealing with flying, going on trips, possibly even one day to save someone's life. So it's really important messages are coming through. And that is a beautiful message for you. And they're saying, enjoy your journey and keep on moving forward. And because you're going to enjoy this, because you're going to have fulfilled prosperity and love in your life. And that's a message that they just gave to me. Thank you, everyone, for joining me today. This is the angel message for you. And we're just going to wrap up here. Don't be hard on yourself. Take one thing at a time, and you'll do it. Believe in yourself, love yourself, and move forward into prosperity and success. And you'll do really well. Until next time, I'll see you for the month of November, where your messages will come from angels once again to open up more doorways for you to have bliss, prosperity, and love in your life. Take care from now.